What's up, everybody? Ted Feds here. We are doing the Realm of Legends. That's right. ROL. Realm of Legends time. We're doing it with 4-star, 40 out of 40 heroes. Here's our team. We're just seeing if I want to select anything out. I've already filmed it. I'm just doing my commentary. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. It's going to be probably 3 or 4 part series. I may give Wolverine his own part because that was the part I really had the most trouble with. It's the only part I needed to revive on. So yeah, as you can see, we got our 75,000 Winter Soldier to start with. Just showing you some quick background captions they had going for this to explain all the ISO 8 that these champions have been exposed to, and it's pretty deadly. So I begin by going in with Wolverine X23 because she has the class advantage and also she has regeneration, which really comes in handy in Realm of Legends. Whenever you have that 3 bars of power, she regenerates I'd say 8 or 9% health all the way up. So she could just basically negate damage. Now, obviously, I started off pretty bad here, taking a little bit of damage, but we come back pretty strong. It's not too bad. So I'm just gonna let you watch for a couple minutes here, build up my power. Those stacks of bleed that are really helpful for this type of a endurance match. All those 137s coming off of Winter Soldier from her bleed are really amazing. So with Winter Soldier, he has over 500,000 health. So with the bleed, it really helps drain him pretty fast compared to what it would normally take for a normal champion. Also, what's good about Winter Soldier is you can fully evade not both of his specials. You can fully evade his special 1 by just backing up when he does his 2-punch hit combo, and then back up again during his 2 pistol shots, and you can dodge them indefinitely every time he uses it. Now, the good thing about Wolverine X23 with her regeneration is you can do the partial evasions on his special 2, which I'm going to show you in a sec as he activates it. So you block. Oh, whoops, that was bad. Next special 2 I'll show you. Next special 2 I'll show you guys, where I don't mess up. Basically, you take a few of his shots and then you just evade back towards the end of it, and you just miss half the damage that he would have given you as block damage. And that negates most of the damage. And then you just regenerate back up. So as you can see, I got a little dexterity on the end there. You can probably get a little bit more than that. But yeah, it's going to be a long haul, guys, if you want to try Realm of Legends. This was my first time beating it. I'm using the 40 out of 40 heroes that I have because I don't have any rank 5s yet. I have enough to get maybe 1 mutant. I can get 1 mutant rank 5, but I kind of want to save those because I don't know. I feel like I'm fine with what I have right now, and until I go for uncollected mode, which I haven't become uncollected yet, I kind of want to save my rank materials just because they're so rare and it takes a while to get them. So yeah, as you can see, just got to keep continuing with those whacks. Keep getting those bleeds on him. He's down to 71%. So yeah, this is definitely a video to watch when you're just bored, wanting to hang out. Just watch something, have something in the background. Have a nice little Realm of Legends run here. Hopefully you guys like this. I was just kind of feeling alright, I feel like I have the skills to try it at least. I've practiced in the round before up to Juggernaut, and I beat Juggernaut. I was like, I could probably do the whole thing. I know Wolverine's gonna be crazy because I've seen the Realm of Legends in other gameplay. I've seen people take on Realm of Legends before, and the Wolverine with his regeneration, you have to be prepared for it. That's why I brought Star-Lord in. So he's going to be useful later, and also whenever you want to, as long as you heal him up. But yeah, basically, just got to continue and be patient. Make sure you get those parries. and it's easy to make mistakes in long battles like these. I find it easy to sort of miss one or two specials, or here and there when he's firing at you. You just end up taking a few hits due to late blocks or whatever. But luckily, if you have regeneration characters, I recommend bringing at least one regen character, preferably X23 or Wolverine, because they have the best. Well, Wolverine has the best regen overall. Oh boy, that's a lot of damage. We just took a lot there. It's okay. As you'll see, I can regenerate all the way back up with enough time. So basically, with Wolverine X23, the difference between her and regular Wolverine's regen is that Wolverine has like a pretty standardly high regen, but you don't require anything to get that regen. Wolverine X23's regen is based on her power meter. So when you have more power, you're going to regenerate more health. So when you have long battles like these and you're just basically hitting punching bags the whole time, it's perfect when you can just keep your 3 bars of power and regenerate all the way back up, one after the next. It's like a 15% chance, I think, to actually activate her regen, so her regeneration. So you just gotta activate it like 8 or 9 times from where I'm at, or from where I was with the 24% health, and you should be back up like to 100. Winter Soldier I've had the most practice on in the realm, obviously since he's the first guy you have to face. But I don't know, it was pretty early when I started the realm because I knew it was going to take a while. So in the beginning I took a lot of damage from him until I started to really wake up and get into the zone with it. Yeah. So I may not have, you know, too many rank 5. I don't have any rank 5s or too many crazy characters. I don't have any rank 3 5 stars. I don't have any 6-star heroes, obviously. But you know, I have quite a selection of rank 4 stars. So it made it pretty easy to make my choices here. I knew I wanted Wolverine X23, and I knew I wanted Star-Lord. And I also knew I wanted Hulk, just in case we needed to do some reviving, and since Hulk has like increased power as increased strength as his health deteriorates to the smaller percentages, he gets big bonuses, man. He's really helpful for dealing out damage when you need him to. So I'm throwing these special 3s here and there. I think if I'm going to look like anybody in this game, I probably look like Winter Soldier the most. Except my hair's a little bit shorter now. I like to make little associations with how the characters look. Alright, we're doing good, guys. He's down to 30%. We haven't died. Wolverine X23 is definitely getting the job done. I mean, it is a little bit slower if you're going to use Wolverine X23 versus using Star-Lord. Because Star-Lord's combo would just demolish Winter Soldier pretty quickly. But I felt like, it's not worth it. She has the class advantage and she has regen. I'll just be at 100 by the time it's done. It's just going to take a little longer. Felt like it was the right choice in terms of saving my resources for later in the realm. Man, I remember my fingers were getting so tired by the end. A couple of times when I was playing, like I was tapping and then my finger would just stop tapping and I would take a few hits. Oh man, yeah, definitely regen is probably the best. Well, I don't want to say regen's the best thing in the realm, because when you get to Wolverine, man, you're gonna have to deal with him somehow. I chose Star-Lord thinking his power from combos would be enough. I do not recommend Star-Lord as a rank 4 40 out of 40 to face the realm, unless you're using him for other battles and not for Wolverine, because even with a 400 hit combo, Star-Lord just doesn't have the damage to deal with Wolverine. Like I got really lucky that I was able to beat him, plus I had plenty of boosts and other things active. I'd recommend just heal blocking him. Like, I don't know which hero would be the best, probably, like, I know some heroes, like, I mean, just to name a few, like, not Winter Soldier, Civil Warrior has, like, a heal block on his heavy attack that only lasts for, like, I don't know, 8 seconds or something, and Wolverine would just regenerate all that if it ran out. And Juggernaut, basically, he has, like, a move with his heavy attack. His ability basically makes it so that they can't get the next heal that they're gonna achieve. So that buff is removed, that debuff is removed, and the heal is just negated. But with Wolverine, he can stack 2 or 3 regenerations. So the problem with that is, even with like Juggernaut's heavy attacks, because these are 2 characters that I have that could have been alternatives to Star-Lord. But even with those buffs, it's not enough. Like for somebody that has 500,000 health and is basically going to just survive anything. It's going to regen up even with your heal blocks. At least Star-Lord has a 1 in 4 chance of getting the heal block on his S2. So that's basically what I was hoping and riding on. Alright, yeah, we killed Winter Soldier. Just like that, he's dead. Alright, 600 hits, 15 hits received. Highest combo 354, and we got a heal. A nice level 3 heal on that. That's good. Woo! 1 down. 10 to go. That's why we're going to do this in a couple of parts, guys. This is just, we're going to do up to the end of Juggernaut on this part. So what I recommend for Captain Marvel is a larger hero who can jump back a little bit farther, like Hulk. Because with Hulk, you can actually pretty much indefinitely, like 99% of the time, you'll avoid her special 1 just by jumping back once. So if you jump back early and then she uses her special, you'll usually be fine. It'll usually like hit at the toes of Hulk and not kill him. But with any other hero, you're probably going to get hit. But you know, it's not too bad. You just have to make sure you don't do anything too stupid with Captain Marvel. You don't want to rush in after a special 2 too often. Like I don't know if they changed it, because they used to have it where if you rush in after a special 2, you just take hits sometimes. I think I did that a couple times here, but I don't think I took any hits. Yeah, basically just knock her up. I have the Stun God Hulk here to make sure that she stays nice and stunned. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm trying to contemplate if it's harder to dodge with those 2 special attacks in a row that they can use. They can use if they have 3 bars of power, yeah, they don't have their 3rd special attack. But you got to keep in mind that they have a double special attack activation. They can use their special 2, and then immediately after they can use their special 1, as we saw. So if you're not paying attention, you might be like, oh, okay, they use their special, like I'm going in. And then bam, they hit you with their special 1. They're like, haha, sucker. Bet you didn't expect that one. That's the problem here. So yeah, special 2, and then if you're not careful, they'll hit you with the special 1 when you let your guard down. I'm drawing it out right here. Because they got it, man. They got that little advantage there. Even though they can't use their special 3s, they'll still get you. They can pack a wallop on you and you're not even ready for it. Almost 10% down already. Yeah, I've practiced fighting her a lot with Hulk because I feel like I've played the most with Hulk. He's been the most reliable hero for me. I think Hulk is my favorite hero in this whole game, just because, I mean, other than his strength, his stuns, and his ability to jump farther back, and his seeing his moveset so many times, I've just gotten used to the visuals of it, so it helps me focus. And the last thing about Hulk that's good, I've talked about this before, I think in my fight against Thanos with 1-star heroes, where basically some heroes have a 5-hit combo where the last medium attack of their 5-hit combo is a little jump kick. That is the worst out of the 5-hit combos you can get, because sometimes when you go for that little jump kick and you ability trigger, it doesn't quite get that jump kick in before the ability triggers, so they end up blocking your ability, and you end up just taking damage after that, and with levels like this you'll end up dead. So yeah, those little jump kicks, you got to make sure that the last hit, you have to hold off on ability triggering until that last little kick hits them, otherwise you can be in for some serious damage in levels like this. Examples of people who have that little jump kick are Gamora, Black Panther, a couple other people. The thing with Wolverine X-23, she also has one of those little jump kicks, but it's like a little bit different than that type of jump kick that I'm referring to. You'll notice there's a little bit of variation in some types of jump kicks, but the one I'm talking about is the one where it's like they jump and they're like, huh, like it's really like it's really slow. That's the one you have to be careful about. Oh yeah, Hulk, 202 hits. Sorry about the notifications. I remember I turned them off after this. Pokemon Go trying to notify me. No way, man. Pokemon Go needs to go. This is the game, man. This is the number one. There we go. Cleared out the notifications. $228 hits at this point. And stun. Stun, stun, stun is the way. Hulk is a master of the stun, and he doesn't need a gun because he is the man. Hulk! I forgot I had that over there. My mom was gonna throw out this action figure here, and I was like, "No way, man! This is my jam. You can't throw out my Hulk. You can't do that." So I'm just a young dude still living at home. Let me see here, Captain Marvel. With that little beam. That little beam is pretty good though. I actually really like Captain Marvel. I honestly wish I had her as a 4-star weekend, or a 5-star even. But I have Miss Marvel as a 4-star. She's not awakened. If she were awakened, I would definitely use her. I feel like I like her moveset. I like her special one a lot. And I like the fact that she gains strength as she gains power, so that whenever you are forced to use your special 3, you can, but until then, you're just dealing out damage, punching the crap out of people with hella damage left and right. Yeah, Hulk is definitely not dealing the amount of damage we want him to right now because he still has 78% health. But yeah, basically, if you're using Hulk and you're good and you feel like you're good, you can always take some damage on purpose and then go for the rest of the battle after that, or like get her part way down, then take some damage, or maybe you'll just end up taking damage by accident. I think that's what happens to me. And then it goes pretty fast, you know? You just have to take those hits. There's always the chance that you'll get hit by her special one. That's one thing to worry about. Alright, we're approaching 400 hits, and we're at 398. And 400, there we go. Stunned. If anybody out there is watching this and likes it, let me know. I want to know who your favorite enemy is out of all these enemies. I think, honestly, a Hulk is obviously my number one. Out of, he's the last guy, especially even in Realm of Legends, but he's in here. But he's my favorite guy in the game. Second, I think a close second is going to be the Wolverine. I think he is spectacular with his regeneration. I really want him as a 4-star or even a 5-star if I get lucky enough. He's like the number one that I want that I don't have. And the number one that I like is Hulk. Now, recently I've been sort of not upgrading his ability so much with my 4-star signature stones. And the reason for that is because with Luke Cage's ability, who I also have as a Duke 4-star, it really affects his ability much better. Like, Hulk already has so much power when he loses health. Because he's like, I don't know, he's like in the Sig 40 zone or somewhere around there. I don't know. But he's not getting that much more powerful with every signature stone that I put on him. But then again, if you look at Luke Cage, his regeneration of ability, not regeneration, his ability to not take any damage refreshes so much faster every time I put on a little signature stone for him. So I've been sticking up my my Luke Cage preferably over Hulk. But once Luke Cage is Sig 99, I'm definitely going to start focusing on Hulk again, getting him up to Sig 99. Probably going to be my first rank 5 4-star as well, Hulk. I'm feeling like he's deserving of it. I've played with him so much, and he's just so good, and he's helped me so much that I think that he's just like, he's like my spirit animal. He's like, he's my spirit champion of the Contest of Champions. I gotta rank him up. I gotta get him to rank 5. Can't have him rank 4 forever. Although Luke Cage is a close second. I really like Luke Cage. I don't know, I need more Mystic heroes. I have almost none. I have, let's see, I only have one 4-star Mystic hero. Like, out of all the time, I have so many tech. Like, I have Dr. Octopus 4-star, Vision 4-star, who else do I have 4-star? Green Goblin duplicated, like, also 4-star. So many 4-stars that are tech. Just, I mean, some of them are still on the top of my head, but I can't remember them because I don't use them that much. But there's just a lot of 4-star other types. The only 4-star I have, and he's duplicated, is the 4-star Juggernaut, which he's pretty good for defending, but he's not worth upgrading to rank 5, I don't think yet. I think I would rather have like a Dr. Voodoo or a Scarlet Witch duped or something like that. But I really just can't get any Mystic heroes. They don't like me. I'm a science guy. Biology major, woo! Honestly, I prefer the science heroes anyway. I've gotten used to them. But I can't wait for those Mystic heroes. Definitely Scarlet Witch is my number 1 pick. She's in this too. Scarlet Witch is good. She has a lot of abilities. She has regen that can proc. And she's just so strong, man. I don't know. Like, that special 2 is like super deadly. Oh, just took a special 1 right there. Now we're going to be stronger. We'll be able to take out Captain Marvel pretty fast. And kick back for a while. Watch the sparks fly. Yeah, so when she activates her special one, that beam, if you're like right in front of her and she activates it, she jumps up in the air, just jump back immediately as she's using her beam, and even if you're still within the beam's range, it's not going to hit you as long as you evade back at the right time. You don't actually have to be outside of the range of her beam to avoid it. You just have to dex back at the right time. Watch here. Okay, yeah, that time I was actually out of the range, but if you guys pay attention throughout this fight, you'll notice multiple times where I'm just fighting her up close and she uses her special one, and I don't even jump back because I jump back, but I don't even jump back past the range of her special one, and it still doesn't hit me. Just jump back at the right time and then you're good. Wow, Hulk's actually really taking a beating here from block damage. As you can see, we're already down to 33% health. But our damage is looking nice. Medium attack that did 1800 damage. It's not bad. Captain Marvel's getting a little scared now. She's only at 8% health. She must be feeling pretty terrible right now. All these stuns, all these hits. I don't care how much ISO you've had. If you're taking this kind of beating, you gotta feel it eventually. She's getting clumsy, you guys. She's throwing those kicks and those specials like I'm right in front of her, but really I'm way back. She's getting worse. She's getting sloppy. Man, this is... There we go. Finally, she's down. This takes a while with 4-star 40 out of 40s, guys. If you guys have the 4-star... Oh my god. I only took one hit, and it was the special one. I told you, sometimes when you jump back, you can still get hit. Yeah, if you're going to use 4-star 40 out of 40s, I recommend definitely bringing a lot of boosts in. A lot of revives if you're doing this for the first time, never practiced it, or anything like that. I mean, it's really just a lot of being careful and parrying everything. If you're really good at parrying, you'll probably be fine. You know, also make sure you're at least rank 440 out of 40. I mean, you're not going to be able to take out Wolverine with anybody who's not up to the challenge with the heal blocks or without the power you need. Like, I barely had enough power with Star-Lord rank 440 out of 40. I cannot stress that enough, because you don't want to get all the way to Wolverine and then just get owned by him, you know what I mean? Like, you spend all the resources, all the time getting all the way up to Wolverine, and then you just have to quit. Like, no way, it's not worth it. So make sure you're prepared, that's all I have to say. Yeah, here we are in Juggernaut, fighting him. He was pretty tough. I took a lot of hits on him. There were times where I was like really close to like kicking the bucket left and right on this battle. I definitely was like, alright, I'm going to need the regen here. He's got those double special attacks, as you saw. Just got to be careful, back up, keep parrying him until his unstoppable runs out. If you want, you can get hits on him. You can get like one hit on him in between parrying him while he's unstoppable. But yeah, Juggernaut is probably one of the harder ones among the regulars. Wolverine's in his own league because of the regen. Oh, that was lucky. And all that, we're still at 100. Yeah, as you can see, I'm getting extra hits in between his unstoppable when I parry him. Yeah, Juggernaut, I was like, definitely needing regen on this. I don't care. I'm not bringing in Hulk. I'm not bringing in Luke Cage. I don't care if Luke Cage has a 45 or whatever 40-second interval of not taking damage for 3 seconds. I'm not bringing him in because the block damage is just going to be way too high. Especially while he's unstoppable. I mean, if it were a normal hero that you were fighting, a normal champion you were fighting, it would be much easier because you could just parry them, and then you start taking their hit. You start taking your 5-hit combo on them, parry him again. But here, you have to parry him like 3 or 4 times, or just evade out his unstoppable until it runs out, and that's pricey on your health, man. Like, it really adds up when you're trying to outlast him. You know what I mean? Like, it's not. I mean, normally when you fight the Juggernaut, you're not thinking, okay, time to fight a Juggernaut, and oh yeah, he's got 500,000 health. No, you're not thinking that. You're like, all right, well, this Juggernaut's 8,000 power, 10,000 power. Oh boy, taking some hits there. What are we gonna do to take him out? Let's just take some block damage. Let's just take him out as fast as we can when he's not unstoppable. You know what I mean? But here it's like you gotta have a real strategy of surviving, of evading out and parrying when he's unstoppable, because it's pretty hard. I mean, like, there's gonna be times where you're gonna mess up when he's unstoppable. As you've been watching, I've been not handling it perfectly. I've been having some pretty big mess ups on his unstoppable. But yeah, the special one is pretty hard to evade sometimes. If you're like at the edge of his special one and you're like, or like if you try to jump back too early and you're thinking, oh well, I'm out of his range. Well, that little bit at the end can sometimes nick you, and that's not good. So you got to make sure you're actually evading at the right time when he uses a special one. As for the special 2, he's actually pretty easy to evade his special 2. You just swipe back a couple of times and you're good. Whenever, you know what I mean. As soon as you see him like do that little like temper tantrum jump like that, you just gotta swipe back. Yeah, so I'd recommend just trying to also hit into his blocks, because if you hit into his blocks when he's not unstoppable, you can kind of get back some of the ground you're losing to him when he's unstoppable. So that's the other thing. This battle is a huge ground fight. While you're fighting Juggernaut, he eats up a lot of space on the field when he goes unstoppable. As you can see, he rushes towards you while he's unstoppable. You can't push him back. You have to hope he jumps back like that. Or you have to just keep parrying him and keep jumping back yourself. And then you just have to see how much ground you can get back before he attacks again. Another strategy for gaining ground back is if you have a special 3 saved up, like which is good with Wolverine X23, you can, if you're backed into the corner and he's unstoppable, just use your special 3, and after the special 3 ends, you'll be back to the middle again, or maybe a little bit towards his side. And that's like a freebie whenever you get stuck in the corner. Other good champions for Juggernaut, I'd say maybe Scarlet Witch would be good because, oh whoops, took a hit. Because she has a nullify ability. She can just nullify his unstoppable. Luke Cage also has a concussion with his special 2. Once he has exhaustion stacks on him, if you hit him with the special 2, whatever, no, then he can have his unstoppable kind of, I don't want to say pilfered, I want to say basically negated before he even gets it. He never gets his unstoppable when it comes to, like, I think 40% of the time he uses his special abilities. It's not perfect, but at least some of the time he's not going to be unstoppable with Luke Cage. And with Scarlet Witch's Nullify, it just completely gets taken off. If you're hitting him while he's unstoppable, while you're stunning him with Scarlet Witch. But keep in mind, Scarlet Witch I think has to be I think she has to be duped. I'm not sure. But yeah, there's other options for Juggernaut. Regen is my choice because I feel pretty good about dealing with the Unstoppable. If you don't feel good about dealing with the Unstoppable, you should definitely look at some other options, other heroes that would be good for removing his Unstoppable, or just being a stun god like Hulk. Hulk can just keep stunning and stunning and stunning, and then he'll never get a chance to activate. Same thing with Luke Cage. You can just keep stunning if you get lucky. But yeah, just trying to regen up every time he gets a few hits on me, or every time I take a lot of block damage. Man, the Juggernaut is not an easy battle. It's pretty brutal. Yeah, make sure you guys are ready for a long haul with the Realm of Legends, as I've mentioned. It's important that you take breaks as well when you're fighting these battles if you have 4-star 40 out of 40s, because your fingers are going to be feeling like they're going to fall off. As you can see, each of these battles is at least like 600 hits you need on them. With 4-star 40 out of 40, unless you're using Star-Lord the whole time, whereas it may be like 3 to 500 hits, somewhere in that range, maybe a little less. If you get the full combo. But yeah, basically you want to get some rest, take a quick break, get some water, and just bide your time. Be very careful, and you should be fine. You know, if you're ready for Realm of Legends, you'll know if you're ready for Realm of Legends, because I kind of knew, like, yeah, my heroes aren't the best. I had some backup units, though. I had like 900 units available at this time. So I was like, I have enough units. I have some revives. Oh, boy. Oh, ooh, down to 33%. Oh, oh my God. I am really pushing my luck there. I'm down to 25%. Going up again. Yeah, thank God for regeneration, right? But basically, you'll know when you're ready for Realm of Legends. You'll feel it. You'll feel it in your bones. You'll be like, I'm itching for those 3-4-star heroes. I'm itching for this. Just want to beat on them. You know what I mean? Just want to punch them. Nah, but you'll be ready. You'll be like, I have the heroes. I think I have the skills. I'm good at parrying. I've practiced a bit. I'm ready for Juggernaut. I'm ready for Wolverine, and then, you know, I'm pretty good at fighting each of these heroes. I've been playing for a while, and then you just go in and you just do it, man. You just go all out. There's no need to fear it. You know what I mean? It's just a very long sequence of battling. You just have to practice these. I mean, they're not even that. They're strong. As you can see, this Juggernaut is strong. He whacked me with a special 2 and then a special 1, and I was down to like 20%. But even still, like, for 60,000 hero rating that Juggernaut has, he should have killed me in one hit with his special 2. Just one. Should have been dead instantly. But luckily, they're scary, but they're not that scary. They have a lot of health. That's the thing. Their strength is pretty good. They have, like, I don't know, 1,200. I can't remember. I'll look after this for the next video. I'll let you guys see it. But basically, yeah, they're just big punching bags. They take a long time to take down. See, it's a test of endurance, is what it is. Which I'm sort of starting to do poorly with. My endurance is slipping here. My Wolverine X23 is losing health pretty fast. At this point I was thinking, okay, 49% health, all I have to do is not mess up too much. And then I'll get those regens. And I'll get back to where... Oh, see that? I dodged back, but I still took the special 1 there. Problem is, you got to make sure you dodge back at the right time exactly, otherwise he'll get you with the edge of his special attack. You may jump back, and then that following trail of rocks might hit you even if you jump back. You just got to make sure it's at the right time. You have to make sure you're prepared and you're focused, because if you jump back too early, you're going to take the blunt end of his special one. Alright, we're alright. Back up to 43% health. I got lucky there. I thought I was going to hit the... thought I was going to get hit by that. A lot of the time I'm waiting for him to use his heavy attack so I can jump back and get a nice 5-hit on him. I'm bargaining. What I'm doing is I'm bargaining with blocked hits. I'm taking a lot of block damage right now because I'm not taking any risks. I'm taking the minimal risks. I'm hitting him once when he's parried and he has his unstoppable. And I'm taking his hits, his blocked hits, trying to parry him but not trying too hard so I don't mess up. So that when he uses his heavy, you just jump back and then nice 5-hit combo on him and get your regens. And if my calculations are correct, if you take the block damage, you'll be fine as long as you continue to get 5-hit combos, because those regenerations will trigger. You just have to be patient and not take too many hits and not take too much damage. Not make any mistakes, I mean, rather. You're going to take damage for block damage. Just got to be careful when you start losing health like this. Yeah, as you can see, it was a real struggle against Juggernaut. I kept going down. My health kept dropping pretty low. This is the point where we make a comeback, guys. We're up past 65% health. Or at least we were. Oh, no! I spoke too soon. I'm determined at this point. I remember, I was like, I want to get my health back to 100. I have to by the end of this. I gotta be careful and I gotta do it. Keep in mind, guys, remember, take breaks. You're gonna make mistakes if you don't take any breaks. And the Juggernaut battle is gonna take a lot out of you, which is why I wanted to take a break after this one. I'm heading into the block so my regen can proc a little bit more. So my regen can go a little bit more. Alright, yeah, here we go. Now our health is going back up. We're up to 70%. Oh no! It's okay, we're still above 70%, we're at 75% right now. Just gotta be patient, your health will go back up. Just have to have faith in that regen. Boom, with that heavy attack. Here we go, I was getting fancy. I was like, yeah, we got this, guys, we got this. He's almost down. And there we go, back up to 100, just like that. You just have to be careful. It's a long battle. And if you're just faithful and don't make too much mistakes, just have faith in that regen. Just don't make too many mistakes. That's the big deal there. Oh, and I take a heavy attack right after I say that. It's all good. Juggernaut's just getting in the cheap shots before he dies. He knows he's gonna lose, so he's getting in the cheap shots. Stab it. Here we go. Oh, he's still alive. I tried to be cool with it. Man, he's going out like a mad bull, man. He's trying not to go down with 1% health. Alright. Boom! Take that, Juggernaut. Alright, if you guys like this, please like and subscribe. Ted Feds, new contest guy. Here's my Realm of Legends Part 1. We're about to start Part 2. And I hope you guys enjoy and check back for more. We're gonna do the rest of the Realm of Legends.